They say that an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, I hope not, otherwise I'd be out of a job. But we all know that a poor diet can cause all sorts of problems, such as obesity, diabetes, heart disease and some cancers. What about arthritis though? Can you treat it by taking supplements or changing your diet? Let's have a look. Our diet is the food and the drink that we consume. Nutrition is the process by which our bodies absorb, process and use food. The stuff that we eat and drink gives us nutrients like carbohydrates, fat, proteins and minerals that our cells use to keep us alive and healthy. When we go on a diet, it usually means that we reduce the amount of energy that we take in so that we lose body fat. That's a good thing for most of us, but we must make sure that we don't lose muscle mass as well. Eating a well-balanced weight loss diet and taking regular exercise is the best way to avoid this. Lots of people take supplements like vitamins, turmeric, fish oil and iron, hoping that they will keep them healthy. If you have a balanced diet though, then you're probably taking in enough of the right nutrients already. So for most of us, supplements aren't really needed. If we don't get enough of the right nutrients though, this can cause health problems. One example of this is vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D is essential to maintaining strong, healthy bones and muscles. Dairy products contain lots of vitamin D. Cells in our skin react to sunlight and help to make vitamin D. So if you're stuck indoors with painful arthritis, you might not make enough of it to keep your bones and muscles healthy. Other problems can affect the way that the body processes the nutrients that we need. Stress, excessive alcohol consumption and food intolerances can all have an adverse effect on the way that our digestive systems work. And in these cases, supplements might be needed. Many women find that their joints become stiff and painful before and during the menopause. You tend to put on weight, and of course this makes things even more difficult. But what about arthritis? Can it be affected by diet? There have been many studies on this over the years, but there isn't much evidence to show that anything is particularly effective. It is thought that foods that are rich in omega-3 might be helpful. These include oily fish like mackerel and salmon. Antioxidants like vitamin E might also help. Vitamin E is found in things like avocados, nuts, seeds and olive oil. Selenium is an element that is contained in yeast, and some people think that low levels of that might cause arthritis to progress more quickly. But what about so-called healthy foods making arthritis worse? Some people say that their arthritis gets worse if they eat tomatoes, aubergines, peppers and potatoes. These are all part of the nightshade group of plants, and they contain a chemical called solanine. Deadly nightshade poisoning is the classic example of what can happen if you eat a high dose of solanine. The symptoms and signs include sweating, a high heart rate, nausea, diarrhea, convulsions, and eventually death. Very unpleasant. So what does all this mean if you have painful joints? Well, the best advice is often the simplest. I've been speaking to an expert in nutrition, and what she told me makes a lot of sense. Reduce the amount of processed food and carbohydrates in your diet. They are associated with inflammation and cause big swings in insulin levels. This can make you put on weight even if you don't overeat. Keeping your weight under control by eating a healthy, balanced diet and being as active as you can will definitely help you. Eat plenty of protein like lean meat and fish. This will help you to build muscle. If you have health problems that make it difficult to follow this advice, then speak to your doctor, a dietitian or a nutritional therapist. They will help you to manage your symptoms and keep you well, so that when the time comes for surgery, you'll be in great shape. If you'd like to know more about what I've discussed in this video, please get in touch. The details are below in the description. Thanks for watching.